Hey guys, it's here. So today I was literally just thinking of what type of video I should make, and I just could not think of a good idea because I do not want to make another time lapse, because in my opinion those are like boring. Nobody wants to like really watch them, and so I just decided to make a rant. So this is my first rant video. I have no idea how long it will be or what about it will be, but I just wanted to make something, so I decided to just pour my soul into ranting about stuff, because I am sometimes pretty good in ranting, you know. I talk to myself and it's just the conversations. I mean, somebody, me, should share them. So I hope this video is fun to watch, but even if it is not, I will still make it and I will still upload it. So yeah, I have no idea what I'm making here. I'm thinking of like making a garden, like summer style, but this shape right now, it's just it's not working, but I'm trying to make it look nice and round and without like any big imperfections, which right now looks kind of good. Maybe give it another layer, perhaps. Hopefully this is gonna look good. Anyway, after this video I think I'm gonna watch some Top Gear Grand Tour, which is like, I have rewatched those episodes and those shows so many times. Like, it's like a comfort show at this point. It's actually quite nice to rewatch them. I don't know, I'm like a big guy on rewatching stuff, because like it's so hard to find good content and entertainment these days. Like, I go on Netflix and like there's this movie, there's that movie, and in the end it's like I don't want to watch any of this because I just don't like it or it's boring or something. So I just, you know, I just decide to rewatch, and boom, problem solved. But the problem with that is that after a certain point you get bored of rewatching, and the shows you liked turn out to be pretty boring, and that sucks. Um, I hope this is good entertainment. Me just talking about nothing this entire time and sharing my thoughts about stuff. Well, I wanted to get the freaking like path with the statue. That's not happening. Okay, cool. I guess I'll just do this. So yeah, I like rewatching like many movies. Some of my most favorite rewatchable movies are like, oh, there I go. Was the Cornetto trilogy. I really liked rewatching when I was a kid, like small kid, still kind of young, but when I was smaller, I used to rewatch Back to the Future. It was like my top movie to watch. It was really fun. But yeah, after like 100 rewatches of that movie, I like don't care about it at all anymore. Which is kind of sad because it's a really great movie. But I squeezed it thoroughly. And I've been rewatching I Am Legend. Uh, and I mostly also started rewatching shows rather than movies, because shows for some reason are easier for me to rewatch. Like I rewatched The Big Bang Theory quite a lot, because at one point it was like a kind of a comfort show. Yeah, it was rewatched quite a lot of times I rewatched The Walking Dead. That was, I think I am on my third rewatch right now of The Walking Dead. But I like stopped at like season 10 or 11 because they really just started milking the show rather than actually creating good and interesting content. So, yeah. I don't know. The content on YouTube is so processed, and it's like so overused, like so edited, and so just for me boring. And that's why I'm also making this video, to make something that isn't just brain rot edited content, which at one point I kind of like was in a like process of trying to make like super edited content. But I'm gonna try and make more natural videos with like me talking about topics that I really enjoy talking about, and doing something like cool in the background, like building a cool city. So that's that's about it. But you know, things change. Maybe I will start making super edited videos, I don't know. See how it goes. But my computer, it cannot handle super edited videos. Like, it is so, I don't know how to explain it, but it's hard to make those super edited videos too. Yeah, looks okay. I think I'm gonna make a nice bridge here. And then make it like this. Why doesn't it do the thingy? That's too bad. Oh wow. Actually looks quite nice. I'm gonna make it like this. Oh, like this, yeah. Yeah, this game is incredibly relaxing. It is like a better in like, if you're in like creativity terms, it is much more creative than for example Minecraft. Like, I like playing this and expressing myself much more than Minecraft. It's just me kind of better. That looks quite nice. Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, one of the shows that I'm watching right now is Star Trek, and Star Trek is incredibly good. Like, right now I'm watching the third Star Trek show, which for me is The Next Generation, and I think I'm on like season 7, and it's just so nice. But Star Trek isn't a show you can binge. Star Trek is more of a show, like, each episode of Star Trek is more like a movie to me, because each episode is like a standalone episode. Like, of course the characters change and stuff, but bruh. It's like standalone. It's like a movie. So for me, Star Trek isn't something I can binge easily. It's more like a show. Like, in the mornings I watch an episode of Star Trek, and then in the afternoon and in the evening, something like that. And I never like binge it throughout the day. I just never. It's not a binge show. It's a good show, but it's not for bingers. So, if you like binging shows, then Star Trek isn't something you can binge. But still, definitely check it out. I'm gonna make a hook here because how are they gonna get their food and stuff? I like making all of my Townscaper builds logical. Like, like everything is logical, like nothing is weird or doesn't work. Everything just snaps into place. Like I'm gonna make this symmetrical, but it's not working out. I'm not gonna make it here then. Maybe here. Yeah, this could work. Yeah, that works. Much better. And one on the other side too. Yep. Look at that. Look how nice. Yep, make it. Yeah. Yeah, so I watched like Star Trek Enterprise and then Star Trek the original series. And now I'm watching The Next Generation. And next Star Trek I'm gonna watch is, I think, Deep Space Nine or Voyager. But I still don't know which is, I think it was chronologically first, like, which one is better to watch. It would be so cool if cities in our world actually look like this. Like, imagine if instead of oil rigs, there was this. It'd be so awesome. Like, just, wow. That'd be just epic. Yeah, like, for example, I have nothing to say, and it's like, it's this weird feeling where I want to say something, but I just do not know what to say, and it is so hard. Especially for me, I'm not a native English speaker, and this is much harder for me too, because it just English does not like my brain doesn't work on English. Like, I'm much better at it than other people, but still, like, I personally think that cinema in our modern age has, like, really degraded. Like, it used to be so much better, like, when I watched, like, Rocky, or, like, Rambo, or Terminator, and those movies are so good, so rewatchable. For me, what makes a movie great, and what truly tells me, yeah, this movie is good, is the fact that the movie can be rewatched. If a movie is rewatchable, that means it is a good movie, at least for me, because you just want more of it. And if there isn't, like, a sequel, part 2, then you just have to rewatch it to regain that same feeling you had, and that's just so precious and so important. Oh, it's a cool little town. I'm gonna change, like, the color. I'm gonna make it nice blue. Perhaps these corners could do with. Actually, no. I'm not gonna change the color. If it's white, it's white. I need to change something that looks good. If I had to pick, like, my favorite movie, I would honestly pick The Matrix, because it is, to me, a genius movie. My father showed it to me, and it is so good. it is good in every aspect a movie can be good in. Like, the story is great. The main idea is also great. The characters and the actors and the play, everything is perfect. Like, not through the entire movie has there been a place where it's like, oh yeah, the actor screwed this up or this looks bad. Not at all. Like, it looks so good. The CGI or practical effects, whatever, the looks of it, also just really, really great. And it's just, there's no nonsense. There's no some stuff that doesn't make sense or stuff that is weird or like, oh yeah, they messed this up. It's just it's perfect. And for me, what makes a great movie is the movie is about a topic I like. For example, I like sci-fi and post-apocalyptic stuff. And when I see a movie that is about said subject, it just instantly gains my favor. For example, there was this new Planet of the Apes movie. I think it was called Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes. And the movie, if it was, for example, about like lawyers, or like if it was a comedy, like if it was a sitcom or something, I would not like it. I would not like that movie because it's not that great. But because it was about this topic that I personally really like and it touched on those subjects, it's just a whole different. Um, I just judge it differently. I immediately like it more because it is about the subject. And I think that applies to everything in life. You like things more just because you're biased against them, like, and that just sometimes you have to accept those things because sometimes I speak to people and they just say that they did not like that movie or a different show, and I liked it, and I understand that they just have a different perspective, and that's, I think everybody should keep that in mind. So if anybody tells you they don't like something, just remember it's their opinion, and even if it's like a actually that's wrong. Scratch that. Oh my god, I screwed this up, didn't I? What I meant is that everything is subjective. In art, in movies, everything is subjective. Nothing is perfect for everybody. I personally do not understand people who don't like video games. Actually, no, I understand them, but it's so like, if when I talk to somebody and they say that they like think video games are like a waste of time, I immediately know I'm not going to be good friends with that person, because video games are much more than just something to pass the time or something you can like get addicted to. Like, video games, they're, I don't know how to explain it, but video games are just so much more than that. They're ways of experiencing stories. It's like when you read a book or when you watch a movie, people are much less judgmental than if you spend that time playing a video game. And I think that's just a stereotype about video games that has been like popularized, and think it is time that somebody in the media says the opposite. Like, video games are just as good as watching movies. And when I speak to somebody and they say like video games are a waste of time, like you get nothing out of them, or it's like fake, it's like not real, then it's like nothing is real. Like the emotions and the story you experience from video games is still as good. No, it is still as meaningful and as impactful as if you experienced it through other means. And it's still very real. Yep, that's gonna finish up my rant. Thank you guys for watching, if you did. Remember to leave a like and subscribe, and see you next time.